In the settlement, a $100 million fund was established to give account credits of up to $100 to current and past Verizon cell phone customers who paid specific administrative fees within predetermined timeframes. The deadline to claim is set as April 15, 2024. Verizon Class Action Settlement 2024. Verizon will deposit $100 million into the settlement fund if the settlement is approved. The settlement also includes paying settlements to settlement class members will be the first use of this money. Cover the price of sending settlement checks, notices, and electronic payments to settlement class members. Pay any service awards given to plaintiffs as well as the court-awarded legal fees and costs of the attorneys the court appointed to represent the class. Depending on how long you were a Verizon subscriber and how many settlement class members file, the final amount may be less even if you file a claim by the deadline and are eligible for payment, which could be up to $100 for your account. Verizon Wireless Settlement Claim Form. Verizon's records indicate that you are a member of the settlement class if you got a notice about this settlement by mail or email. You can submit a claim to receive cash from the settlement. Firstly, you need to verify your eligibility by checking your mail. Explore www.verizonadministrativechargesettlement.com for a form to claim. A notice ID and confirmation code should appear in your inbox. After logging, you need to put the required information according to the guidelines. Make sure your information will be most recent and active if you want to get the settlement payment. After that, you must attach the essential documents if needed. Then you have to double-check your information and submit the claim form. Verizon Class Action Settlement Per Person Payout Amount. Your account may receive a payment of up to $100 if you submit a valid claim by the deadline. However, the actual amount may be less, contingent on the length of time you were a Verizon subscriber and the number of settlement class members who submit proper claims. The minimum payment that individuals may get is $15, plus an additional $1 for each month that they pay the administrative fee and use cellular or data services between January 1, 2016, to November 8, 2023. To be paid, you have to submit a claim by the deadline of April 15, 2024. Who is eligible for Verizon Class Action Settlement 2024? You may submit a settlement claim if you were a Verizon postpaid customer at any point between November 8, 2023 and January 1, 2016. During that time, Verizon assessed you an administrative fee, which you paid, or an administrative and telco recovery charge. If you are qualified, according to Verizon's records, you ought to have gotten an email or a postal notification. The ID and confirmation numbers needed to file a claim are provided in these messages. When and where will the court make its approval decision about the settlement? The New Jersey Superior Court, situated at 56 Patterson Street, New Brunswick, New Jersey, 08903-0964 will have a fairness hearing on March 22, 2024, at 10 a.m. The hearing may be conducted remotely or over the phone, or it may be rescheduled for another day or time without giving prior notice. For updates or modifications, kindly visit www.verizonadministrativechargesettlement.com. The court will decide whether to accept the settlement as fair, reasonable, and sufficient during the fairness hearing. The application for lawyers' fees, costs, and service awards from settlement class counsel will also be taken into consideration by the court. The court will consider timely objections. Decision to opt out of settlement. You can sue Verizon separately for administrative fees if you choose not to accept a settlement, but you will be responsible for your legal expenses because class action settlements usually result in greater recoveries. Giving out on a free cash settlement makes opting out a foolish gamble. Send a signed letter by February 2024 if you wish to opt out. In case of disapproving settlement, what should I do? Before February 26, 2024, customers have the option to protest the settlement conditions in writing. At the last court approval hearing on March 22, 2024, objections were taken into consideration. Strict qualifying standards, insufficient funding, and exorbitant legal expenses are among the causes of objections.